Are you looking for a full body workout? A little Pilates, a little yoga, both to stretch and strengthen your body? Well, today's class is just for you. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I have got a lovely Pilates Yoga Fusion class. It's really going to hit the whole body, but we'll definitely feel it through our inner and outer thighs. I do use a set of weights, but it's only for a small portion, and really you can still do the arm work even without the weights. So go ahead and roll out your mat. Let's get started. We'll start standing at the top of our mat, hands down by our side, shoulders relaxed. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable with that. Reach the ears a little higher and just check in with your body. Does it feel like maybe you're overly arching your back currently, leaning to one side? Is your inhale longer than your exhale? Does it feel like your mind is buzzing? Take a big, deep inhale. Warm sigh out. Again, great big breath in. Let it go. Seal the lips together, breathe through the nose. Flutter the eyes open when you're ready. Take a big stretch, reaching the hands up overhead. Press down into the feet, wrap the tummy. Take a big, deep inhale. As you exhale, flip the palms. They're facing the same direction as your face. Cactus the arms. Inhale, stretch up. Move through that shape a few times. Each time you cactus the arms, you might start to take it deeper. Maybe rolling the shoulders, lifting the heart and chest, a little back bend. Your gaze can go up with you. Now, this next time, as you start to cactus the arms, keep your spine long and straight. Bend your knees and twist to the right as you cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale up again. Big, deep twist right. Let it go. Big, deep twist left. This time a little different. Again, twist to your right, bend the knees, but stretch the arms out. Pause. Hold there for a minute. Reach the fingers further away. Pull the belly button in. Maybe point your nose back behind you. Unravel. Same thing, other side. Unravel, flip the palms, drop the chin to chest, bend the knees, roll yourself all the way down. Find a forward fold. Legs can be as wide or narrow as you like. Play with a little movement in your hips, your legs, your spine. Still waking up the body. Pause, a soft bend in the knees, hands to shins or thighs. Inhale, half lift. Hold there for a moment, lift the tummy in, broadening across the chest. One big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Again, big inhale, stretching the spine long and straight. Exhale, forward fold. This time, straighten the spine and pause. A little different. Take a big breath. Can you straighten just the right leg? Almost think about tipping your right sitting bone up to the sky. Rebend the right leg, same thing, left leg. You can straighten. If it doesn't fully straighten, of course, that's okay. Let it go. Drop the hands down to the ground. Find a tabletop position. Once we're in our tabletop, begin to cat and cow. Round arch. Take this as fast or slow as you want to go. It's totally up to you. And then slow that down. Press the palms away, lift the tummy in, extend your right leg out behind you. Pointing the toes, the tops of the feet are facing towards the ground, navel in. Squeeze your thigh butt connection point. Exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Take the foot only up as high as the hip itself. This time, reach the leg up, pause. Stretch longer from the tip of your head through your body out your toe. Contract the tummy muscles. Really feel almost like your right inner thigh is pulling your leg over to the left. Now, it doesn't actually move to the left. It's just that activation. Teeny tiny circles of our lifted leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Hold there for a moment. From here, engage your tummy muscles more. Take a big inhale, squeeze your thigh butt or your thut a little harder and see if you can lift the leg a little higher without overly arching the back. There will be some movement in your pelvis, but I do not want us to just go arching the back as deeply as we can. Feel those tummy muscles working. Think about pointing the heel up to the sky. The top of the toes are still facing down. Squeeze your thigh butt connection point a little bit more. Take a big inhale, lightly pulse the back of your thigh up to the sky, squeezing your thigh harder each time you do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Drop the leg down in line with the hip. Reach longer from the tip of your head through your body out your toe. And then from here, I want us to tap our right toe off the mat to the right, lift it up, and see if you can tap it behind or to the opposite edge of the mat. So we're going to make a rainbow with that foot back and forth. Now again, there'll be some movement in your hips through your back, but I want you to minimize that as much as possible. Think about trying to keep the hips as still as you possibly can. Belly button still working so hard to hold you in place. 2 more. Last set. And then bring the toe straight back behind you, take a pause, drop the leg down, sink back into a child's pose, hold, tent the fingertips, relax the head, maybe move a little, do your thing. Before we do our second side, we're coming up to a seat, grabbing our weights if we want to. You do not have to sit in a hero's pose, a kneeling position like I am. You can sit cross-legged. Pull your elbows into your side, shoulders down, navel in, big inhale, exhale, rotate, release. Rotate, release. Keep squeezing your inner arms towards your rib cage. This time rotate, pause, flip the palm, shoulders down, ears high. Push the arms away, drag them in. Exhale, push them away, drag it in. 3, 2, last one. Reach it open, pause, put a soft bend in your elbows. You're going to make a circle here. Big inhale, squeeze your imaginary beach ball, open back out. Exhale, squeeze the beach ball, open back out. 3, 2, last one. Hold it there, navel in, shoulders down, take a big breath, and then relax. Set the weights back down, return to your tabletop, a little cat and cow. Slow that down, elongate the spine, find that length, straighten the left leg away, navel in, chest open, exhale, lift the leg, drop. Now again, of course, there's going to be movement through the spine, but we want to minimize that as much as possible. Notice if maybe one shoulder is kind of pushing off to the side or maybe reaching forward, especially that right shoulder might like to go in some funky places. So you can keep the shoulders just as still as the hips. When you lift the leg up, hold, again, squeezing that growing long from your head through your body, out your toe, big inhale, tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Navel in, chest open. Squeeze your thigh, start to push the thigh a little higher. Your leg does not have to rise as high as mine. It might be higher, but we're going for deep abdominal engagement. Take a big inhale, lightly pulse the back of your thigh up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, navel in, chest open. Take a big breath. Drop the leg in line with your hip. Set it over to the left edge of the mat. Take a big inhale, rainbow it over to the right edge, and then back to the left. This isn't really about speed. In fact, feel free to go at your own pace. Really don't worry about me. That should be true in all of my classes, of course. But focus on keeping your shoulders, your hips so still, feeling your tummy muscles really contract, keeping everything in place. And you're still stretching long through the entire foot. Once or twice more. There is no rush, there's no hurry. If this is feeling particularly nice and you want to do a few more than me, of course, listen to what your body needs. Eventually though, lift the leg up, bring it back behind you, set it down and sink into your child's pose. Tenting the fingertips, allowing the head to fall. Full big inhale. Big breath out. And then again, rise up to a seat. Once more, we'll grab our weights. Now, again, you don't have to be kneeling. I'm going to lift up, and this will be a little bit more lower body work for us, but you can stay in a seat. Once more, elbows to the side, shoulders down. We'll still rotate and release, but this time as I rotate, I'm going to rise up and set myself down. Now, especially as we lift and lower here, make sure you're not body rolling, body waving up. Instead, squeeze your thud as you lift, drop down. Reach the ears up high, drop down. 2 more, exhale, open and closed. Open, this time lift up, pause wherever you're at, flip the arms, shoulders down. As you set yourself down, stretch the arms, pull them back in. Stretch them out and away, pull them back in. 3 more. 2. Last one, hold here. Put that little bend in your elbow, shoulders down, big inhale, exhale, circle, inhale, release. Contract the tummy, circle, inhale, release. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last time, lift, pause, hold there for a moment, squeeze your thud, touch the weights together. Whether you are lifted like I am or not, it's a-okay, but I want you to take a big inhale, exhale, little twist right, come back center, exhale, little twist left, come back center. As you take those twists, think about wringing out the spine a little bit. Exhale, big twist, release, exhale, big twist, release. Last one. And let it go. Set the weights down. Take your hands out in front of you. And then let's flip our left hand so it's facing the opposite direction. Fingertips are pointing towards the knees. There's not a lot of weight or a lot of pressure in there. It's just a little bit of a stretch there for the back of my wrist after all that work. And then same thing, other side. Press both hands down. Tuck the toes, find a downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal through the feet, nod and shake the head, move the hips as you like. 3 times I want you to roll forward into a plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push back dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, push back dog. Last time, plank pose, pause, squeeze your thud, broaden across the chest, lift the tummy in, hold with me, 5, 4, 3, 2, set the knees down, realign the spine, lower all the way down to your mat. Really reach the feet further away, hug the elbows into your sides. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, lower down. Last one, cobra and pause. Push into your pubic bone. Squeeze your thud. Relax the shoulders. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, point your nose right. Look center. Point your nose left. Look center. Lower down. We're going to roll to our right side. Of course, if you want to do the other side, it's fine. We're going to do both. I'm lying on my right. My left leg is lifted. Now, let's think about our side tummy here. Pull the side tummy up and away. If there's not actually space there, of course, that's fine. But as much as we can, we're lifting our oblique, pulling it in, wrapping. Left hand can stay on the hip. It can be a kickstand in front of you, or we can extend it to the sky. Relax your head and neck. Straighten the top leg. Again, for me, that's my left. If you're on the other side, it's okay. Flex the foot. Squeeze your thud a little harder. Let's rotate and release the leg. Rotate, release. This happens way up high in the ball and socket joint. Everything else should be nice and still. 2 more. Last one. Now bring it back to parallel. Point the toe. Take a great big breath. As you exhale, like we did earlier on our hands and knees, I want you to squeeze the thud and try to push the hip or push the heel a little behind you. It's probably not going to be a great big movement, and it's really easy to arch the back here. Keep contracting the tummy. You might need the hand down as a kickstand. It's going to be much harder with our hand lifted. That's okay. Bring the leg back in line with the hip. Exhale, squeeze the thud, push it back behind you. Bring it forward. Exhale, squeeze, push it back. Let it go. This time, push it back, pause. It's lightly behind you. Take a big inhale. Lift your pinky toe up. Drop the big toe down. Exhale, little lift, little lower. Feel that side butt working. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. Lift. Bring the foot down and back in line with your hip. Flex the foot for me. Push the heel away. Rotate the leg. Now your toe can stay pointed, flex, soft, whatever feels good for you. Think about your inner thigh for this one. Take a big inhale. Use your inner thigh to bring the leg forward. This is not going to be kicking it straight in front of our hip. We're just bringing it almost in line with that opposite thigh, a little bit in front of the body. Drag it back. Exhale, little forward. Inhale back. And again, it's like a little string is pulling your inner thigh forward and back. 2 more, forward and back. Last time, drag it forward, hold, just like we did when it was behind us. Big inhale, little lift, little lower. Little lift, little lower. Are you still thinking about that side tummy being pulled up? 2 more. Last one, set it down, take a big breath, bring it in line, and relax. A little pat on the tush, a little wiggle. Roll to your tummy once more. Hands by the side, elbows in, shoulders down. Press into your pubic bone. Roll up into a little cobra. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, soften. Last one, feel free to lift up higher if you want to. Not quite an upward facing dog, but a much deeper cobra or swan, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to look like me. Lower all the way down to the ground, tuck the toes. We're returning to our downward facing dog. If you can come up through a plank, go for it. If you need to do hands and knees, that's always okay. Push the hips higher. Find that deep stretch to the back of your hamstrings. Look to the top of the mat and we will step our right foot forward, holding in your low lunge at first. See if you can reach the hands up. And now find a warrior 2. Hold there for just a moment. Really send your right knee forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press down into an imaginary table. Take a great big inhale. Big breath out. Bring your left hand to hip and lean back, reverse. Straighten your front leg for me. Look forward, point all 10 toes forward. Big deep inhale, hands lift high. Exhale, big wide leg forward fold. Nod the head, relax. Give it a little wiggle, a little shake. And then look to your back foot or your left foot. Find a low lunge on this side. Place the hands on the ground, step back to a downward facing dog. Roll forward into your plank pose. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Roll forward, find your plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Last one, plank pose, hold. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down to the ground. 1 little cobra. Relax, and we will roll to our second side. Now again, for me, I'm on my left side, and my right leg is lifted. If you're on the other side, that's no big deal. Take a moment to set yourself up. Contract the tummy, broaden across the chest. Choose where you want your hand to be, and extend your right leg or your top leg back behind you. Flex the foot, and at first, let's rotate, release. Rotate, release. Find those lovely mobility for that ball and socket joint. Bring it back to parallel, hold. I'm going to point the toe. You don't have to. You could flex it. Reach the leg further away. Find as long of a line from the top of the head through the body out the toe as you can. And then again, start to squeeze your thud. Push the leg behind you. Bring it back in line. It's so easy to arch our back there. We're resisting that feeling. Contract the tummy as you reach it away. Bring it back. Contract the tummy as you reach it away. Bring it back. This time, push it back. Hold. Hold it there. Big inhale. Pinky toe lifts. Drop it. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 3, 2. Last one. Bring it down. Bring it back in line. And again, flex the foot if you want to. Externally rotate. I'm going to point the toe again. You do not have to. It's the inner thigh. We drag the leg lightly forward and bring it back. Try to keep the hips as still as even. You might even take your hand to your hip, or again, use a kickstand. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Exhale a little forward. Inhale back. Exhale a little forward. Inhale back. Last time forward, pause, hold it there, contract the tummy, reach the head away, lift the foot, drop it. Little lift, drop it. Turn on all the muscles in the leg. Keep extending the foot further away. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold, bring it back in line and relax. Little wiggle, little pat, roll to your tummy. Hands by your side, shoulders down, little lift, relax, little lift, relax. This time, if you want to lift higher, go right ahead. Again, it's not a full upward facing dog since our pelvis is on the ground. If you want to, you could lift up higher. It's up to you. Roll all the way down, tuck the toes, find your downward facing dog. However you want to get there. Pedal through the feet. Nod the head, find some movement. Look forward, step your left leg forward, finding a low lunge on our second side. We can always stay a little longer. Eventually though, I want you to rise up to a high crescent lunge. Squeeze your thumb, maybe push the front knee a little further forward, and then open up to your warrior 2. Contract the tummy, stretch the fingers away, push down into an imaginary table. Hold there, feeling so strong. Backhand to hip, reverse. Straighten the front leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together and then rise up, point all 10 toes forward. And again, a big wide leg forward fold. Here in a wide leg forward fold, let the hands rest wherever you want to. Look through the legs. Relax the neck, relax the chest. Maybe move the hips a little side to side. And then find a little half lift. Knees can absolutely be straight. It's entirely up to you. I want you to turn your nose to the right, almost look towards your right foot, and then walk your hands to your right foot. Your ankle, if you do not touch, it's okay. You might keep your head, your chest lifted, or you might start to forward fold. If you're forward folding, you can look towards your right hip, almost up and back behind you. Slowly let that go. Same thing. Find your center, push the head, the heart up and away. Turn your nose to the left, look to your left toes, walk your hands to meet the toes or just that left side of the mat. And then again, you can melt forward, looking up and back towards the left hip. Come back to center. Drop the head, drop the chest. Bend both knees and externally rotate your legs, dropping down. Roll yourself up to standing. Stretch the arms out and away. Make a big, deep star shape. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, sink down into your goddess pose. Inhale, stretch, lengthen, reach. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale, sink back down into your goddess pose. One more time, open the body, sink down into your goddess pose, pause, press the palms together, shoulders open, pay attention to your right heel, lift and lower. As you lift and lower just the right heel, think about your inner thighs stretching back behind you. Your back thighs are reaching to the wall away from you. This time, lift the right heel, keep it there, 3 times, stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Last time, reach it up, down, pause. Right heel down, shoulders relax, head, and then pay attention to the left heel. Lift and lower. Try to keep the hips even, the shoulders still, the belly working. Inner and outer thighs obviously working so hard to hold us in this shape. Lift, we stretch and bend. Straighten and release. Every time I straighten, I squeeze my inner thighs towards one another. Every time I bend, I reach them further back. Last time, sit back down, hold. Set the heel down, sink a little lower, and then rise up Heel toe the feet towards one another or walk in, whatever feels good. Turn to face the front of your mat, shoulders down, navel in. Take a moment and relax. So often we do our Shavasana stand us. Walk the feet in and relax. So often we do our Shavasana on our back. Sometimes it can be interesting to finish standing. There's nothing preventing you from doing so. Take a moment here and just notice what's changed since the beginning of class. Full inhale through the nose. Deep sigh out the mouth. Pay attention to your heartbeat. With every exhale you take, maybe allow the shoulders to relax a little more, the muscles in the face to soften, and simply pausing. Take one final deep inhale. As you exhale, a simple bow of your chin to your chest. Flutter the eyes open. Bring your gaze upright. And as always, my friends, I invite you to pat yourself on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class. I cannot wait to see you again.